Yeah. Fresh up out it. I stood before the glittery borders and new radius in search of the fabled city of mud and crushed velvet. What I found was a gutter where the love of entertainment meets the lust for blood and demerits. Cutters to the pie, through your summers in the sky. Collar pop, Jolly Roger, die, motherfucker, die. Apache on a ship shape in Bristol fashion. Snuck a jammy through the red tape and tiptoe past them. Worm teeth grinding feverishly below. His little organic hacksaws eager to feed and grow. So when his black hawk over the glass walk, they surface up through the cash crops with clippers for your belly up mascots and never dine alone. Meanwhile, back at sea level, it was home by home, zone for zone. Bloom County's homeless, riot for home ownership. I hope you put gas in the motorhome and know the roads. I studied with the finest comb stuck under my thumb, as opposed to the loaded nose who pray Armageddon is numb. And that's unevenly rendered to those who grew up thinking faith was the surrender of reason, but not a reason to surrender. Catch the Liberty Fire's catalog, 40 torched orchids and Citronella for Algernon. Donna Vagabondo like repent. This shit should have been Beta Burns' Babylon the end. And when the radio stars climbed up out of the floors to murder the medium that shot him 30 years before, they said, look. And when the cutters of the pie throw their summers in the sky, no love lost, baby, the future is so bright. Come on. Nothing says charm like an armored car, taking the clone farm tarts to the arms bazaar. We were the homemade marker makers, born at Port of Marshink in a right guard parts, and marched through the gauntlet of car alarms. No harps, no delusions, illusion with something prettier than ash around a metacarpal, still clutching the teddy bears. We can run with scissors through the city fair, or situate the nuzzle with the subtle art of splitting hairs. Double park the shuttle, summer lark, the funneled cutty sark. We're budding narcs, target the gushing heart and the muddy Clarks. These are the vices of the penoid bastards who will chew whatever tablets blur the axioms fastest. Crews lose lunches by the hundreds, lose electricity, lose gas, phone, plumbing, humming. Keep your mouth closed, keep your cows cloned, go. I am the pulse of this fucking townhomes, no. Ma with a convenient embargo. At least I'll always know what side of the gun I'm supposed to buy the farm from. The too far gone kicks, still in a box fix, still in a pill in a sock, chillin', gillin' a slop, and a million watch, Gideon scribes. But once the arc honor pussy and bribes, the animals will divide, and that's a win for the garish who keep charity in the parish while profiting off the lack of a marriage amongst the class. When the radio stars climbed up out of the floors to murder the medium that shot him 30 years before, they said, and when the cutters of the pie throw their summers in the sky, no love lost, baby, the future is so bright. Yeah. Hold up, let me get one more, dog. The mobile infantry is so postal, coasting to the quotient, provoking a local pistol Pete, choking his liberty and justice quotas and cloaking his folk in smithereens. Smoky little pile of bloody pope and codependencies. Dopey, no surrender, bender in effect. Soul defenders at the longest night New York had never slept, and never jumping jacks and whistlers over Christmas, like rockets from the crypt, spilling a festive morning beverage of your preference. I step in hog heaven, stony with no weapons, pissing on teleprompters, selling megaphones to hecklers who broadcast 80 million versions of the sermon for that one indisputable masterpiece before the curtains. Pale Arcadian moon, high definition flat plasma, IMAX citywide transfer, artificial Einstein rosing out the tenement, easing to the Xanadu, let it hammer the tension out. I'm talking cool, calm, dominant, phenomenal, monitor face to the wall opposite. UFOs and locusts sing the same old song while the weathermen get retarded as the day is long. And when the radio stars climbed up out of the floors to murder the medium that shot him 30 years before, they said, and when the cutters of the pie throw their summers in the sky, no love lost, baby, the future is so bright.